But I think now it's time to give a brief recap as to what happened last time on Reserve Inspirations D&D. The party took some time to rest and recuperate after the horrifying and taxing adventures of late. Tita and Plonk discovered a small hole in the cavern wall, and after some mining and digging, Plonk was able to squeeze in and find a small cavern on the inside where she found some oysters and pearls, which Tita, knowing what they were, scooped them right up. And once everyone woke up, they left with Kubrick to get some coffee. Before leaving, for saving his life, Kubrick got Zoxa a matching Stetson. Meanwhile, Minerva had a disturbing dream from Azazel, who seemed to be in severe pain while chained aloft. He told her to find the Tome of the Evernight and not to let him get his hands on it. Upon waking, Minerva had a panic attack and cried hysterically while simultaneously removing her mask to do so. Plonk instinctively ducked for cover, knowing what could come from Minerva's face, and Zoxa took note.
Oh man, that is what happened, yeah.
He grilled Vanessa for information on Minerva's past and her strange activities of late. Minerva retrieved the 2 masks from the deceased Obsidian Order members in the ship bay and attempted to use one's power. In a great surprise, she felt a severe shock to her brain and almost passed out. She made her way to Gurkis' shop, accompanied by Zoxa and Vanessa, for more information and answers on the masks, as he was their creator. They learned that Gurkis, a fire giant, is Number One's father, and was oblivious to the fact that much of his son's team was killed and his son was MIA. Also, many suspicions were had about one another as well. Plonk and Minerva were suspicious of Kubrick because he knew how to find the lair without them telling him how to find the illusory door, as well as the short amount of time it took him to get from the junkyard to inspect the ship and return. Minerva, while confiding in Diambra, implied that she believes Azazel is responsible for her lost memories. Minerva and Zoxa were shocked Vanessa neglected to tell them that Number One could teleport into their lair at any second.
I don't know if shocked is the right term for that. More like horrified.
And finally, as mentioned before, Zoxa was a bit curious about Minerva and her past. Suspicions are high. What will the party do this week?
Who are we sing?